Tune in every second Sunday of the month for Real Talk with Yolanda at 1:30. Then stay tuned for the Hard Talk with Jakim on Channel 190, serving our Delaware community with information and action. Listen, I'm here today to be the cameraman and a lighting guy for Yolanda for Real Talk with Yolanda. This is August 4th. We're at the Victory Health Fair. Victory over there by Route 40 off of 13. The church always has a health fair every year. It's a fantastic health fair, and Yolanda's here, and I'm going to be interviewing her today. So y'all stay tuned, all right?
Hey everyone, it's Yolanda Muhammad here with Real Talk with Yolanda. Today I'm out and about in the community doing what I do, giving information, letting everybody know what's going on. I'm here today at the Victory Church Health Fair. Today is August...
Hey, today's August 4th.
August 4th.
But it's going to be aired on August 11th.
Yes. So, that voice you hear behind the scenes, that's Jakim. So you may be wondering why you don't see him with me. He's here. He's behind the scenes taking care of the business for me.
There you go.
So I'm out here taking care of business, giving information about health insurance, all the different things, all the different options you may have in assisting our members and Medicare recipients with their benefits. So I hope to see you at my next event coming up, and I'll talk to you soon.
YSM Insurance. Let us help to put the pieces together. Have you been thinking about Medicare insurance coverage? Life is full of important decisions, but you don't have to make this one alone. YSM Insurance. We would be happy to meet with you one-on-one to discuss your needs. Please contact us at 302-229-6376. YSM Insurance for your Medicare options. All right, well, Yolanda, what do you think is your biggest thing that you need to tell people about healthcare in Delaware?
Well, let me just say, healthcare in Delaware is a major issue as it is across the country. But my major concern is when I go out, I want to talk to you about what do you have? What are your major issues and your obstacles? One of them may be prescriptions, not knowing if you have enough to pay for your prescriptions or to pick them up, or if you're eligible for additional assistance to help you pay for your prescriptions. So one of those things that I do is called a benefits checkup. Many individuals may know this, but what I do, I go through the benefits that you have. I see if you're eligible for the extra help program, which is run through Social Security, or if you're not eligible for that, thank goodness we do have the Delaware Prescription Assistance Program back here in Delaware. So we see if you're eligible for that as well. The extra help is eligible anytime during the year, so that's a great opportunity. My major thing is trying to get you a little bit more money back in your pocket. So if we can do something like the Medicare Savings Program for those that are eligible for Medicare, we can see if they can pay for your Part B, which is that $135 per month that's taken out of your check. Nobody wants that. We can get you $100 back, that's a good thing. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that and some other things as we move along during the day here at the Victory Health Fair. Thanks.
One.
All right, we are back here at the Victory Church Health Fair, and I'm actually going to sit and talk and get a little information from the Lions Club representative here at the fair, and I'm going to let him introduce himself and give us his name and his title with the club. So,
My name is Clarence Brown. I'm a past assistant governor of Lions Club International.
All right.
So it's great. I'm so glad of the opportunities that the Lions Club is able to perform for people, things like that. My grandfather was a long-time Lions Club member in New York, so we used to go to Camp for the Blind and all of that stuff. So could you tell us a little bit more about, most people aren't aware of what the Lions Club is able to do for them in the community.
The Lions Club is a worldwide service organization. There's usually a Lions Club in each community that they represent, but they're not limited to just that community. We will go wherever the need is. Mm-hmm. Our motto is that we serve, and where there's a need, there's a land.
Gotcha.
We started out with eyes, with the block for the blind,
Okay.
but now we've branched out to everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're not focused just on one item. We're focused on diabetes, vision, on the poor.
Yes.
We do clothing drives to give back to the poor.
I believe there's a lot of things that you do, or some of the other chapters do as well, with the disabled.
Yes.
Finding equipment, things like that.
With Wilmington Manor Lions Club, which I'm an associate member, they provide hospital equipment. They canes, wheelchairs, crutches, things like that.
Okay, so then those are very costly items.
Right. So they're free of charge. They just have to call the club and pick it up.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we don't. Our particular club do not do hospital visits.
Right.
But some clubs do.
You're able to collect them
And then some of the clubs down south, South Delaware, they do ramps. They build ramps for people.
Oh,
They need
okay.
ramps. So
That's
we're
huge.
diversified,
Yes.
not just to do eyeglasses.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you provide? Now, I do remember in the past, the Lions Club was known to come out and do eye screenings for people.
Yes, in
sometimes.
fact, today we're doing eye screening.
Okay.
And we try to go to the schools or daycares
Gotcha.
to do eye screening. Because if we feel that if we can catch an eye disease at an early stage, we can prevent it from going long term.
Okay. So I do know, I can tell all of our listeners as well that Medicare does provide a free eye screening for you every year. So that's one thing that's good. So you wouldn't need to be jealous of the children of being able to get an eye exam.
Right.
Adults and our seniors can get them as well. But I believe they do assist with glasses.
Yes, we have an eyeglass program. Each club has an eyeglass program. There's a screening process, but the biggest requirement is if you don't have insurance for glasses, we will cover it. We'll get you an exam and eyeglasses.
Gotcha. Is that all year round, or is
That's
that like
year round.
year round?
That's year round. That's a
Okay,
year-round
so
program.
people can reach out to their local Lions Club or any Lions Club
Yes.
actually, and see about getting assistance with getting glasses. I know a lot of the people that I assist with and that I help with insurance, that is a major issue for them.
Because some insurance do not cover all
Yes,
of it.
yes.
So we will do that.
Okay. So fantastic. I think we have another question from.
Well, I actually have a
behind
question.
the
So the guy behind the camera actually has a question.
Okay.
Now, the Lions Club, you don't mind me calling you Pastor Clarence, right?
Just call me Clarence.
There you go, Pastor. Okay, Clarence. Now, the Lions Club, we know him from New York, and again, Pop was a big Lions Club member, Yolanda's grandfather, who was my homeboy.
Okay.
That was my homeboy. Does the Lions Club just allow anybody involved to get involved, or how does the process go?
We open the club membership to everyone. Everyone. Women. Back in the day, it was a men's club.
Yes, sir.
But they finally realized that they need women to help with the club and sustain the club. Most of the men's clubs are gone because they're dying out and they refuse to admit women. So the club is going to be dissolved.
Gotcha.
But the smarter clubs decided years ago that they need women to sustain. So now they're thriving.
Like the Wilmington Manor Club.
Yes.
That
Yes.
club does have a nice
Yes.
mixture of representatives. So, well, I want to thank you so much for sitting down and talking to me.
Well, thank you very much.
You made my job a little bit easier to bring out information. So I'm going to make sure to swap information with you. And if you're ever in need of my assistance, feel free to reach out to me. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And
YSM Insurance. Let us help to put the pieces together. Have you been thinking about Medicare insurance coverage? Life is full of important decisions, but you don't have to make this one alone. YSM Insurance. We would be happy to meet with you one-on-one to discuss your needs. Please contact us at 302-229-6376. YSM Insurance for your Medicare options. We are Kamaj Entertainment and Fitness.
All right, we're back here with Real Talk with Yolanda, and I am here once again with the Victory Church Health Fair. There's some great things going on here today. Now we're going to flip from sort of a medical perspective, more of a mental health perspective too. We're here with some of the barbers that are providing services here today. And your name, sir?
Howard Myers.
Mr. Howard Myers. He is a master barber, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
And teacher.
Okay, so he's a master barber. He is a teacher. He is substituting now in Smyrna.
And getting ready to open a school in Philadelphia.
Okay, so
Wow.
he's going to open a school in Philadelphia. So for ladies and men
Yes.
that are looking to enter this field, Mr. Howard Myers is.
well, I got a question for you, man. You know, since this is Real Talk with Yolanda, and my show comes on right after, Hard Talk with Jakim, because I give the hard talk. You know what I'm saying, gentlemen? Got to give that hard talk. One of the things I always wanted to know is, when you are tutelage young barbers, what do you think is the biggest roadblock for them in our state? Is it to get the license?
Get the license, finish the course, get the license, and it's a 9-month course in Philadelphia and 15-month here in Delaware.
Wow.
Why is it more here in Delaware?
And there's different states have different regulations.
Okay.
I'm licensed in Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Maryland, and they all have different hours requirements. But I teach my students to give back to the community. That's why we're here today. We cut the homeless second and fourth Monday in Philadelphia at Chosen 300 Ministries.
Okay.
We cut it here at Gateway in Wilmington, so we give back to the community.
Oh man, I love it.
Making money, it's giving back.
Right.
You know.
So, and you go over to Gateway. Now, I've worked with Gateway a few times in some of their health fairs, things like that. So, and you go to Gateway how often?
Right now, once a year to the health fair that they have in May.
Right.
Usually we used to go every week when we were at the school run.
Gotcha.
I was taking students on their Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yes.
And now it's once a year.
Okay, so we're going to make sure we're trying to get them into, what do you propose that the type of clientele, the type of student that's good to get into this profession?
Somebody that's dedicated, and because you have obstacles.
Yes.
So, but you have to learn to overcome the obstacles to reach your goal. Now I teach them to make short-term goals, and then long-term. As you strive and accomplish your short-term, you reach your long-term.
And now also on Real Talk with Yolanda, we discuss wealth as well. So do you find it to be kind of teaching them how to be a little bit of their own entrepreneur, their own employer? Or?
Yes, and when I managed my own shops, my main goal was to help them to get their own shop. Not work for me for the rest of their life, but help them and teaching them how to become their own boss.
Well, that's wonderful. That's
And
wonderful.
you know, most schools have scholarships, grants, and loans that they can secure. So
Okay.
that helps them financially get through school.
So, and you said here in Delaware, there's a 15 months for the course.
Yes.
And so that basically works out to about how many hours that they have to complete, or is the
About
hours
45 hours a week. About a year. It takes
year.
about 12 months.
Gotcha. Okay, so that sounds
Wow.
sounds great. Sounds like I need to get into a second profession, but I don't think I have a steady enough hand. I need that for my husband.
Comes with practice.
Yeah, it comes with practice. Everything is
Steady
good.
enough hand.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's been a great talking to you, and we got some people in the chair already. I'm getting ready to jump in there, so because I don't want to wait and there's a line, because
Yes.
Lord knows, and sometimes you go to these barbers. These barbershops are like going to beauty salons.
Especially Saturday mornings.
Yes.
It's everything. But I appreciate it. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you.
That was
We will
great
talk a little
talking to you.
further about bringing this to some of our senior centers. We work with the
Well,
senior centers
okay.
a lot.
Yes, we also do them around Christmas.
Around Christmas.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of the one that we did last Christmas, but
Okay.
we go to senior citizens and help them out. So
Well, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can make it a nice little afternoon or something for them.
He has my
And
number.
then we'll be
Feel
in
free to call me.
contact.
All right. Thank you.
All right, we are back here again at the Great Victory Health Fair this year. Now we're here with the coordinator of the program, Ms. Joyce Bunkley.
Hello, how are you? I'd like to welcome you to Victory Christian Fellowship. This is our annual health fair, and we do it every year in August. And we have about anywhere from 35 vendors to about 45 vendors that come out and support us annually. Our mission is that for a church, we want a healthy church. So therefore we make everything available for the congregation and the community so they can have things here that will make them to have an informed decision about their health, and that they can also get some good information here and good handouts, and also have an opportunity just to get their blood pressure checked, get their cholesterol checked. We have eye screening. We have a barbershop here today, and we also have a fitness guru here today as well. So we're doing exercises, kickboxing, Zumba. So whatever, there's no reason why that you don't have the opportunity to get information so you can get healthy. So we thank God for that.
Yes. So
All praise due to God.
I am very happy to be invited back every year by you and your great team that you have here at the church. We have some HIV testing done here as
Yes,
well.
yes.
We have a lot of great programs. So next year, definitely keep your eyes out so that you know that this great program is coming about. Every year in August, it seems to be a great turnout. We're always doing something to bring information. So here with Yolanda, Real Talk with Yolanda, you know Yolanda always comes out and gives information. So
100%.
I'm always trying to give the information and have locations to give it to. And Victory Christian Fellowship has always been there for the community to give that information out. So we thank you for having us. But
You're more than welcome, and thank you for coming. And we're here from 10 to 2, so you have an opportunity to still come out and visit us. And we just open doors, because my main concern is I want you to be healthy. I want you to get healthy. And the only way you can do that is get to come out, get information, get informed so you can make intelligent decisions about your own health.
Exactly.
So it's a personal thing. So I want you to come out and get the information.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you
And
for having us. God
You're going to
bless
have
you
a good
guys.
day.
Thank
YSM Insurance. Let us help to put the pieces together. Have you been thinking about Medicare insurance coverage? Life is full of important decisions, but you don't have to make this one alone. YSM Insurance. We would be happy to meet with you one-on-one to discuss your needs. Please contact us at 302-229-6376. YSM Insurance for your Medicare options.
Hi, we're back here again at the Victory Christian Fellowship Church Health Fair, and we're with another vendor who's here, and I think that their program is very interesting. Barry, please tell us a little more about your program. Give us your whole name and everything so we know what great program you represent today.
Thank you, Yolanda. My name is Barry Cobb. I'm here today as a volunteer for Attack Addiction. Attack Addiction is an all-volunteer group in Delaware formed 7 years ago by Jeannie and Don Keister, who lost a son due to an accidental overdose of heroin and fentanyl. Our primary mission in Attack Addiction is to erase the stigma associated with the disease, to get people to talk about it, to support each other, to seek treatment and seek help. We do many other things as well. Attack Addiction runs 4 sober living homes in Newcastle County for people who have been through rehab, been through recovery, and now are in that final stage for complete independence. Attack Addiction has been very involved in legislation in Delaware. Attack Addiction was a primary pusher behind the 911 Good Samaritan law in Delaware, which forgives anyone who calls for help when they witness someone who has had an overdose and is unconscious. That's a message we try to get out, particularly to teenagers.
Yes, yes. So we know that it's not just the teenagers that, well, my group, I deal with a lot of seniors. And addiction doesn't just go and run with teenagers as we may think. But also staying on the teenager front about it, I work with a lot of grandparents that are raising their grandchildren. And I think it's a great opportunity for Attack Addiction to be a program that they have as a resource for them to come and ask some of those questions that they're not sure about how to ask. Opioids have been around, but sometimes they call them different names. And they shouldn't be afraid to ask those questions, those hard questions to have a conversation about.
Absolutely.
So I think it's a great program to bring and start that conversation with, and I'm glad Attack Addiction is there, but I'm really glad that they're also there to help advocate for legislature, for us to get the ball moving and the conversation going, that we need a little extra help, not just as individuals, but as on the forefront of government as well with some of the programs. The sober living homes, I'm really glad to hear about that they're available. And I'm quite sure you're always looking for assistance, volunteers, funding, things like that you always got going on. Do you have any events coming up?
Our big event is the 5K Run Walk, which is the beginning of March. Last year, which I think was the 9th year of the event, we had over 3,000 participants, runners and walkers. The event is right in Old Newcastle. It's a beautiful route along the river. And it really has become, yeah, okay, there may be 100 or 200 people who are really out there running. But for the rest of us, it's really a time of fellowship and support.
Yes.
Every one of those 3,000 people have been touched in some way by substance use disorder. And it really is a community holding hands and supporting each other.
Yes.
This past March was the first time we actually had naloxone training done right there at the time of the race.
Okay.
So people could go away with not only training but actually a naloxone kit in case they happen to be in a circumstance where it was necessary.
Fantastic.
Let me just mention this, if I can. Attack Addiction has monthly meetings. It's the second Tuesday of every month. It's at the Caravel High School. And we invite anyone, including people who are really looking for personal support. Maybe they've just discovered that someone in their family is struggling with a substance issue.
Yes.
Or, heaven forbid, maybe someone has just lost a loved one. We have support groups there to help those people. And then people like myself and my wife who are there really looking to find a way to pay it forward and do something in memory of our son who we lost to an overdose.
Yes, and we're so sorry. So we want to thank you for giving us, we just grabbing you and giving some information, but we want to thank you for coming out today and joining us all.
Thank you for the
again,
opportunity.
Barry.
Thank you.
YSM Insurance. Let us help to put the pieces together. Have you been thinking about Medicare insurance coverage? Life is full of important decisions, but you don't have to make this one alone. YSM Insurance. We would be happy to meet with you one-on-one to discuss your needs. Please contact us at 302-229-6376. YSM Insurance for your Medicare options.
All right, we are back. Now we have another spectrum of information that you didn't think we were going to be able to have. But again, we're here with the Victory Christian Fellowship at their annual health fair, and we are finding so many different resources here for you that this is going to be a great opportunity for you to get more information. So today I have my another guest, also sharing such a great name as Yolanda. So I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hello, my name is Reverend Yolanda Brown, and my ministry is Heartache to Healing. And I work with a program called the Grief recovery method, which has been around for about 40 years. It's a program that walks people through the process and going forward how to deal with their own losses. I've been doing this work for at least 15 years, and I've always felt like there was something missing, that there was a piece that was missing. And once I was certified in this program, this is it. So I'm looking forward to working with anyone and everyone to help them get through this process and going forward.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Any groups? Do you usually work with groups or one-on-ones?
I do one-on-ones, and I do an 8-week program for groups. The one-on-one is a 7-week program, and I also offer a 4-week, 2-hour program for people who work with children.
That's great to know as well, that exception,
Yes.
you know, being able to accept what has now happened, that
Yes.
void is very important for them to be able to get through. So this is a great opportunity for people to really get on board and really get you now.
Yes.
And this will be great to get some information about this very, very important part of your life. It's not just for your, as we always say, it's not just your medical health that's important, it's your mental health that's important. And the mental health can affect your medical health. So another great resource that we have available. If you want to tell them, how often do you have these classes? Are there any events that you're going to be doing, coming up with classes they can get into? Things, where can we find you?
I'm at www.heartacheToHealing.com. And also the griefrecoverymethod.com. The programs I have coming up are in September. I have a group coming up of 8 weeks for anyone that wants to go through the grieving process. And then I also have a 4-week program coming up in September for those that want to work with children. And one-on-ones are always open to anyone that would like to participate. And grief is not just the loss of a person. Grief starts, I would actually say, from the time we're born, because we come out of a place that we're comfortable, and we come into this life.
Right.
So what we define as grief is not necessarily the only type of grief that we have. There's actually 40 different types of grief that everyone goes through.
Okay, so I think we need to expand on that a little bit further in the future.
Okay.
Get a little bit more information on that, and that's going to be great for a lot of people to heal.
Yes.
Start a healing process to do. And the grief, as I've always been told in the past, grief doesn't mean that it was just, not only that it's not just for a person, it can be for a lot of other things, but it's not just right now.
Right.
It's not the current
Yes.
grief. It could be people grieving from years and years and years ago that affects your daily life.
Yes.
So I'm really glad to hear that you're not just dealing with hospice anymore.
Right.
And we'll get onto that topic, I think, at another time as well. There's some myths that we need to expel about hospice, and I'm always into expelling myths. You know, I expel a lot of myths about Medicare and health insurance, so we're going to make sure that we get a lot of those questions answered in the future. So we're going to cut this now because we see they're getting ready to start talking about something else, but we're going to really get into this a little further. So we're going to get your information, we're going to put it up, and it's great talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Tune in every second Sunday of the month for Real Talk with Yolanda at 1:30. Then stay tuned for the Hard Talk with Jakim on Channel 190, serving our Delaware community with information and action.